Hi, this is video 286. I will start with Jacob. He talks me through the work to do board. This was organised by Keith. Dave's removing the starboard support angle brackets which connect the jig spine to the fuselage formers, leaving the port side angle brackets in place, securing the fuselage. This is so we can make and prepare the top starboard skin. When made good, the skin will be removed and sent to the painters. Replacing the starboard support angle brackets, he will then do the same to the port side and skin.
I'm alright, thank you. I'm just plodding along with cleaning up some of these brackets that go on the end of the stringers.
For inspection?
Yeah. Taking them off, they're riveted on the end. So that's riveted on there like that, and that attaches to rib 5.
Yeah, the end rib.
The
small, this end.
So, just having a look, I mean, that one's had a pop rivet drilled down, put into that one, so yeah, it's a case of whether John and Keith think they're okay to use or not, or whether that can be dressed out.
Yeah. So I need to go out now.
Yeah, have you seen the board?
No, what's the board, show me?
Keith's written up a board of all the things that we have to do for the wing. So everything with a cross is completely unserviceable. Everything with a tick should be able to go again once it's been dressed out and checked over. Everything with a cross and repair it needs repairing, some sort of repair doing to it. And then one like these ones will go again, but they need decorroding. The D-cap ones. Yeah. So as you can see, all the leading edge ribs are unserviceable. They'll have to all be remade again. All the upper skins, all the lower skins, and all of the front and rear spar. And we're yet to inspect the stringers, so yeah, it's a lot of work there. Yeah. Once we finish something, so I'm going to be starting on rib 6 soon. Once that's been decorroded and painted and is sitting on the shelf ready to go on, we'll rub it off. So you'll be able to see this board sort of progress as time goes on.
So you'll have a green tick against it?
No, it will just be rubbed out because it won't be to do anymore, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I see, yeah. Because
even the ones with a tick still need to be painted because they've been paint stripped.
I see. These numbers on these bolts, are they drawing numbers or the size bolts?
They're the part number on the head of the bolt.
I see, yeah.
Because obviously they change size as they go up. It's not a case of, oh, we need 300 bolts this length. They all taper in size and get bigger as you go nearer to the root. So. And obviously some of them on the ribs have got different heads to the ones in between the ribs.
Different machining and... Yeah. So you've moved off the nose of the aircraft onto with Jodie, have you?
So Jodie's on the tailplane.
Yeah.
Doing that, so she's swapping all the rudder stuff out of Jane's and out of Jane's and putting the BBMF one.
Yeah.
Now fit the BBMF tailplane, so she's doing that. Trying to do
too much corrosion.
There's a bit, I'm getting a lot of it off. It's not corrosion, it's felt more than anything.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get it off, but I'm having trouble with a bead blaster.
Oh, well, they're working.
They're gone, yeah, so...
Do you have to change the beads every so often?
Yeah, it's got all new stuff in it, but it's relatively thick. I said, but once I start walloping it here and stretching it to get it go over, then it's going to get quite thin.
Oh, I see. You'll make it out of a one piece.
Well, I'll do
flat piece.
Like I did with the formers.
Yeah.
So I'll make a template for it to sit in, and then what I'll do is I'll knock it. I'll tap it over as much as I can, and then start stretching it as much as I can stretch it. Just keep an eye on it really. see how thin it gets. If it gets really thin and it's looking like
Yeah.
it's gonna crack it, then it might have to actually get them manufactured.
Dave's fitting doorway rivets before moving on to the two top skins. These are the two top skins off the port side you were doing last week.
Yeah, you've got the port and starboard, because that's the centre line of the top of the aircraft there.
Oh, you're on the very top ones.
Yeah. Well, I'll show you in a minute what I'm doing. But
are these the old skins?
Yeah.
Ah, I'm with you now.
That's the pop point of the winch, when they lift it out. It goes through there.
That all goes through there.
Yeah.
Oh, so
I'll show you what beside.
We are still on the port side of the rear fuselage, but Dave is talking about the starboard side.
Yeah, so I've got all them skins on up to there, and a riveted.
What are we talking the very top now?
Yeah, that one I've just put on there. I've riveted it on through the formers all the way back to there, so it's nicely in position now. There's still a few pins holding together, but then you've got one more skin go to the very top. Now what I'm going to do is loosen off them support angles, push them up out the way on the starboard side, and then I should be able to slide the new skin in place, drill it off, get it painted, and then put the struts back on.
Put the angles back on and then do this side.
Yeah, and do this. But
that's a good idea, isn't it?
Then the skin is ready to put on. So.
Yeah.
But it'll still be supported this side, and obviously it's supported front, centre and back, and it's not going to go anywhere. So.
Of course, you've still got lower down, you've got the floor to do.
Yeah, we need all this out the way. But I think once you get down to the bottom 4 skin panels, it's probably going to be out of the jig, in some trestle and laid on its side.
Yeah.
I think Brad's got some photos of originally that's how they did it as well. So. All the gusset plates are on around
the doors.
Yeah, they're riveted on because everything behind it is riveted now, so we don't need the access anymore.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
I put a fair few rivets in.
Yeah. And Phil's got his plates in ready to be drilled.
Yeah, so that's why I've stayed away from this side, let him get them right. See, I've just loosened them 2 off there.
Oh,
So I'm just going to work my way all the way along, and then roughly chop the skin out, slide it into place, and then start drilling it off.
Good. Oh, and Norman's got his skins back from the painters and got them skin pinned on.
There's more happening this side than this side.
Yeah. Oh, he's got some now. So he got some riveting done, but he's just skin pinning. Chris is making brackets for the tailplane.
I've got some radiuses to do.
I didn't want to stop you where you
go. No, it's all right. So I've been making these.
Ah, that's right. You were done about that last week.
Yeah, so I've been doing these things with the trailing edge. And so I ended up doing it. Because this metal's T3, it's quite hard. If I make a former, if I made a former, I'll have to make a former for it, and the excess sticking out here, it was too sharp a radius to knock it round while it was cold, if that makes sense. So it would just split, and, because it's 60,000, I need a whopping hammer.
Yeah.
And the bigger the hammer, you can't really get into that recess. So I was chatting to Keith, and Keith said just heat it up, stick it in the oven. So what I ended up doing, there's a procedure for it. So I ended up heating our oven up, I think it's 485, 490, sticking that in, blank, just a curved bit of metal.
Yeah.
Stick it in the oven soak it for 30 minutes, straight out the oven, straight into a tub of water to quench it.
That softens it.
It was softened, it was good and proper. So I ended up putting it in here, yesterday, put it in, and it was a doddle. Knocked it all the way around.
Yeah.
Because I'd made a lot of excess sticking over the back here, when I was folding it over, it started splitting right at the outside edge. It wasn't an issue because it was stuff I was going to trim up anyway.
Yeah.
It just meant that when I knocked it over, it went over. As you can see, it went over.
Yeah.
Perfect, like, you know what I mean?
So to harden it back up to...
Just leave it.
Leave it?
Just leave it, yeah, so if you...
And it hardens itself over time?
Over time, yeah.
Oh,
so, I reckon it's about 96 hours for that.
Yeah.
So then...
And what is that, T3 material?
You know, I think it hardens T4, so you call it T42.
Oh.
You know what I mean? I noticed when I was doing the formers on the nose section, that when you was... Say, imagine that was a former, it's bent 90 degrees here and bent 90 degrees that way, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
When you bend it 90 degrees that way, which is bringing the radius towards the centre sort of thing, then it's like a pie crust and you've got to shrink it.
Yes, you have, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I noticed on the formers that whenever I did the inside radius, it didn't change its shape. When I did the outside, it was like a big banana.
Yeah.
So I had to shrink it to make it lie flat again. But with the inside, it doesn't affect it.
Oh.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
Somebody will know.
Yeah.
But bend the inside round, so when I knocked that round on the inside, it just came out straight. You know what I mean? I just sort of laid flat.
Oh.
Crackers, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, voodoo. Yeah. So I know how to use oven there.
Yeah.
Might bring some pies in.
Yeah, good idea. 450 degrees to be well
meat
cooked.
Potato pie, if you
Yeah.
like. Huh? Don't get them round here.
Jody swapping the mechanism of the rudder control from just chains to BBMF's horizontal stabilisers. So where's the mechanism for this one? In here still?
Yeah, it's still in. So that's the eye end right in there. Right down there.
Oh, yeah.
That's one end.
Let me put that light on, see if I can... Oh, I see, they're the rods, yeah.
Yeah, so that'll get disconnected halfway down. So then our light's going to go on.
Yeah.
And then all the bits will transfer over to this, like the one was last week.
Yeah.
So try and get them
So,
the same.
on the movement, does it go from 45 degrees movement, do you think?
Yeah, in that way, and then it's a lever, and then the lever's down that way.
Oh, this is it. This is
Yeah.
it.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. So it has a 90 degree
Yeah, you can probably see.
rock.
Yeah, the other lever,
Yeah.
this bit, the other eye end is in there.
Not really, the light's not shining. Oh, I can,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, it's on the camera. There you go.
it's on the camera, is it? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I couldn't see.
So it disconnects the same area as what? Sorry.
Okay.
It's in there. So it's two halves.
Oh, yes,
There's
yeah.
like a tube that
Yeah.
holds
You've
it
got a
together.
bear in there then, have you?
Yeah,
in
so
the
there's
middle.
like they call like fair leads every so often to work out which one's still fitted on BBMS tailplane,
Yeah.
and then just transfer whatever we need to that one. So hopefully get this off today,
Yeah.
and then start transferring.
You've got to take this panel off
This whole
altogether.
panel, yeah, Joe will put the other one off. So that was tapped in every now and again with a rivet just to hold it in place. So Joe has took that off this morning, and then he's going to clean all the frames and then hoover out, get rid of all the rivet tails in that one.
Yeah.
And then while I carry on taking this one off,
So,
with the aspiration to get the
So
rods and
then
everything.
you'll take this mechanism off here.
Yeah, that'll come out and go into that one.
Go into that one.
Yeah, and the rods will go into that one as well,
Yeah.
and whatever fair lead we need to transfer.
On the other one, were the bearings all right here?
Yeah.
A ball rail.
Yeah, the ball racing, ball bearings in there,
So
and the
you're
same
all
for
right.
there, so
Very
the whole
little
lot.
wear in doing that.
Yeah,
Even
so
for 18 or 20, 80 years, there's still not a lot of
so they're all good. So we'll take that off and transfer that over.
And you've got an adjusted mechanism there.
Yeah, so that'll all be set up the same. Then what they'll do is when they transfer it over, if they need to adjust it, they can wind it in or out.
Yeah.
Take it off.
Yeah.
It's something too much. To be fair, it wasn't too much of an issue transferring everything over. It's just time consuming getting to the point where you're transferring over. But yeah, it's going all right.
Well done, Jody. You're cracking on.
That'll be going over to BBMS tailplane. So
yes, they haven't got it, have they?
Yeah. Yeah, so that'll all get cleaned, that'll get took off, cleaned up, and then transferred on to BBMS one.
Yeah.
As will the bearings, because the bearings not in the back of that one either. So you've got your bearings on that one, go across, but we'll have to knock the bearing out of this one to go into that hole.
Oh, will it? Yeah. Oh, that's not the bearing, that's just the bearing holder.
Yeah, so you've knock the one out of this one, and then tap it into that one.
Yeah, you see the bracket there,
Having done one already, it shouldn't be too much of an issue transferring it over.
No.
And start making the top skin then.
Yeah. Have you got the top skin cut?
No, I've got the metal ready there, they're all rolled up. I have to do it on the floor in a minute.
Yeah.
About 10 minutes and I'll be ready.
All right. What you got to do? 3 to take off, 4?
Sorry?
How many more brackets you got?
Pop them up and they'll be ready.
Oh, good.
Can you get your camera this side?
Fun?
Can you get your camera this side? You need to go right up here, don't you?
Yeah. These are the angle bracket support Dave is removing. Right side of the jig only. I'll keep your lads busy.
They keep somebody busy.
Can it take long lengths? Pass it through. Could it take a string or something like that?
See if it fits
Well,
in.
it'll take some as long as that.
That's all. You can't. There's no way you can feed it through.
About to find
no.
out.
No.
Keith's got test piece.
All right.
That'll fit.
Ah, I got room to spare, look.
Oh, yeah.
You got a longer one? Oh, come on.
You're not trying.
Tell him it's too long. Yeah, it's too long inside the back.
Is that what you're hoping for? It'll do then.
Let's have a word with you, Jacob.
Yeah, no worries, Neville.
And this is a tank support, is it?
Yeah, this is off rib 14. These are the tank supports. I'm just starting to rivet them up.
Oh, they were okay, were they?
Yeah, they got cleaned up, decorroded, treated with the oxidine, and now they're ready to go back on. Just been painted, and now I'm putting the anti-corrosion compound on, Duralac, and then they'll be able to be riveted up.
Material for the two top skins. And this is the length you want, is it?
Yeah, there's a bit extra on there.
They didn't put any sealant on this side, any polythene.
I know, yeah. Oh, you have to wait. It seems to cover the outside of it, all inside's not protected, but a bit strange really, but... We need a bit extra for the trim.
Yeah. Why did you leave that much?
Eh?
Why did you leave that much clearance at the top end?
Oh, that?
Yeah. Dave remembered the top skins had a repair done in their lifetime, and these are short.
170.
What?
170 inches. Bit more control with these as well.
Yeah. As long as the cutters are sharp, you're alright, aren't you? So go a bit closer, does it?
Yeah. Let's put it into shear as well, so I need to try and keep it straight along.